did what we set out to do. Now we get to reap the rewards. Awesome. Take back power! So Michonne did the most damage, the most attacks, and moved the furthest, while Fury was under fire the most. Naming soldiers after viewers or other fellow streamers is kind of fun because
about your capabilities, Commander. Excellent work as always.
I'm definitely gonna get attached to a lot of these characters, and when they die, it's gonna be that much more powerful. So we got a little bit more at stake here than just random soldiers. We got named soldiers after people that we know. Alright, let's promote this guy. So this is what the promote screen looks like. We have an option to choose between two abilities here. And like I said, sometimes there's ones that are pretty obvious that you should take. Some abilities just flat out suck. But sometimes there's, you know, it can be a difficult decision. So we'll check that in a second here. Michonne, The Walking Dead, I need to finish her story. He made me ugly, says Marcus. I made you anime, alright, Marcus? Anime. There's a dancing emote in-game. You should have to equip me with it. I don't think there's such things, but I think we might be able to change your personality and maybe make you, I don't know, maybe somebody that likes dancing all the time. I don't know what that would fall under. We'll take a look here in a second. So this is Marcus. He's a specialist. We can choose between medical protocol or combat. So basically, the Gremlin can heal and stabilize our soldiers, and that might be kind of good. The combat, it does damage to enemies. I think it does like 2 damage. It never misses. It's also increased if it's a robotic enemy. I feel like we should probably take medical. Because being able to stabilize somebody that we're far away from might be pretty good. But also combat's pretty good too. It's like, I don't know. Your hair's like that right now? Good that I don't look anime in real life and black. Well, we changed your skin color, so you're not black. Yeah, we're gonna go with medical here, I think. Let's do that. What does this say? Upgrade your Gremlin will lead to more HP healed. Gremlin heal or stabilize when used as your first action will not end your turn. Okay, cool. We're going medical. Medical boys. Okay, let's look at Michonne, or not Michonne. It was Fury. Blast padding. Includes layers of extra padding and blast plates, granting a bonus point of armor, and is 66% less damage from explosive attacks. It's kind of good. Your cannon shreds armor. Nope, this is the best one right here. So in this game, if we come up to an enemy that has armor, this will wipe that away, which is pretty good. So Shredder is the better choice there. Let's go with our sniper. We've got Long Watch. Allow Overwatch to trigger with squad sight. Okay. Return fire. When targeted by enemy fire, automatically fire back with your pistol once per turn. Like the Overwatch ability, upgrades Long Watch, suffers a base penalty to aim. Yeah, no, we're gonna take Return Fire. This is better. If he gets fired at, he can fire back with the pistol for free. Like, that seems good to me. Okay. That's who we rescued. Sergei Morozov. Whatever his name is. Probably won't make it back in time for the end of the stream. For the rest of the run, take care. Take care, Radio. Thank you for the host. Really do appreciate it. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun, stressful, but that's XCOM. You know what you're getting yourself into.
Considering the limited resources available to you, Commander, you have still managed to exceed my expectations. Excellent work.
We got a scientist and 81 intel. Nice. Okay. So the next time we get a character that we can name, once they get bumped from a squatty, that'll be Radio's character.
Thank you for sending additional support.
Throw her into
staff
the
to
mix.
assist me, Commander. I will make sure they are put to good use.
Good use. Awesome. All right, let's. What is that? What is that picture, Marcus? Is that what you actually look like? Is that a thing? Yep, that's Marcus. All right. Okay, we can give you that hairstyle. We can do it. Well, you know what? Nah. No.
I'm worried about what
No.
we might find.
We're gonna leave you with the anime hair.
Throwing anything in there.
We'll leave you with the anime hair, bud. Let's see. You love the name Sergei? Let's see. So the resistance, we have another scientist, which gives us quicker research. We got all this stuff happening in the next couple of days. So we probably can't do anything there. We do have a thing that the scanning takes less time. So we've got tons of stuff that we can do. So it's more supplies. So we'll get this cargo and then we'll go for the supplies. And then by that time we'll probably be able to build the communication tower to make contact with this region. It'll be fun.
Avenger plotting new course.
It's a funny joke in German.
You and I both know we only had one other Sky Ranger, Commander. It's worse for wear, but this heap used to be Big Sky's pride and joy. And someone's been putting her to work. It may be possible to triangulate exactly where they took off from, but it'll take some time.
Commander, these weapons are unlike any design I have previously encountered before. I could attempt further analysis, but the likelihood of us reverse engineering them appears low regardless.
We got a new discovery, Weapons of the Hunt. The unique weapons we discovered in the cargo hold of the crashed Sky Ranger now be equipped on our soldiers. What is this? Is this DLC stuff?
Remember what Tigan said. These new weapons are one of a kind. If we leave them on the battlefield, they'll be lost to us forever.
Boltcaster. Discover among a cache of seemingly archaic weaponry. The Boltcaster is depictively powerful but limited by a slow rate of fire. Targeted enemies have a chance of being stunned on impact. This unique weapon cannot be duplicated or replaced. One Boltcaster, so only one person can put it. That's pretty good. Shadowkeeper. Although it may appear old-fashioned compared to our latest designs, this pistol is remarkably accurate, ensuring that even the most inexperienced of our soldier will strike their intended target. There's also a chance they could kill the target and escape undetected. Whoa. Pretty good. Hunter's Axe. Okay, this is like DLC stuff. Honed to an incredible degree. These ornately crafted throwing axes are compact enough for our soldiers to engage with from long range. Okay, that's pretty cool. Frost Bomb. Relying on as of yet unidentified chemical agent, these handheld explosives seem capable of instantaneously reducing the ambient temperature of the surrounding area. Exposed tissue will be frozen on contact, This weapon is unique and cannot be duplicated. Okay, cool. That's cool. What? Oh, okay. So you can actually see like your weapons and like the enemies you face so far, I guess. That's kind of cool. Whoa, they totally updated this. I didn't know about that at all. That's pretty cool. Bears, oh my, what's up, dude? How's it going? I've been doing well. Thank you for asking. Been saving Earth from aliens right now. Been pretty good. It's weapons from the Alien Hunters DLC. Yeah, I figured it was kind of DLC stuff. Those are pretty good. All right. Well, we got we've got 1 day left on that research, so let's go waste a day. Oh man, XCOM. I love it right now, but I may hate it. I may hate it in another day or two when nothing goes right. We'll see what happens. We're playing on Veteran Iron Man. Iron Man means that we cannot save scum. Every action we do is permanent. There's no going back. It makes the game a lot tougher.
Nothing
in Iron
could
Man
have
mode.
predicted this outcome, though it is intriguing.
So we got our resistance communications now. We could probably build those. That's a lot of stuff. If you want to read it, you can, you know, pause it if you want. I'm just gonna skim through this real quick. So basically, we're just gonna be able to communicate around the region, pretty much. Opening up other regions and get more money and stuff like that coming in. So we can build that, which is good. I'd really like to make magnetic weapons, but we need like another scientist or two before we do that. So we got resistance radio, replicating the communications equipment we've developed on the Avenger. We should be able to establish ground-based relays to further spread our reach with wider coverage. It'll be easier for us to reach some of those outlying regions far off HQ. Okay. Yeah, let's do that.
I foresee a number of valuable applications stemming from this technology. I'll have a report assembled as soon as the research is complete.
The
Advent
Avenger.
has made steady progress in convincing the remaining civilian populace to migrate to their city centers, with the propaganda campaign providing a constant stream of reminders as to the benefits of migration. They have maintained a steady influx of new converts. Unfortunately, most of these unwitting refugees have little idea what they are truly signing up for.
Bear says, sounds super cool, bro. This game is one that I have been thinking about getting in a few weeks. We seem to have same taste in games. Awesome, man. Yeah. I've put 30 hours into this game, but I've never beaten it. But we've always started a new campaign every time we played. So I'm hoping that we can beat this game. It'll be pretty fun. Be pretty good. XCOM's pretty good. Especially Enemy Unknown and Enemy Within. Those are also pretty good games that usually go on sale from time to time. This one is, so far, it's pretty good. Pretty good. Let's go to the bridge here. Boltcaster is really
We can now
nice.
work to establish contact with local resistance groups operating out of regions around the globe. Once we've collected sufficient intel to make contact, we'll need to scan the target region for the operative signal.
Boltcaster is really nice and better than a standard assault weapon. That feel when you forget what you type and start typing the end of a different sentence. Neglects dodge stat and dodge abilities. Higher stun chance on organic targets. Okay, cool. Boltcaster sucks with Overwatch and suppression. Alright. We'll definitely equip that. Those guns sound pretty good, except maybe the axes, the throwing axes, but I don't know. Communication systems are online, Commander. We can now make contact with the local resistance in Western USA. We can talk to Mexico if we want. Mexico has the thing that we're looking for, but we're doing this first. We're gonna gain these supplies first. And then do stuff. Ah, okay, new squatty. Alright. Well, it's not a female. We need a female for radios thing. But we'll carry on for right now. Alien debris. Okay, that's good. That's good. Let's get the supply here.
Strategic resource located.
Although evidence of post-invasion settlements still exists throughout the region, the area is devoid of life. Relying on the Avenger's main computer to triangulate likely positions of salvageable resources, we located a few supplies scattered throughout the nearby structure. So we got 62 supplies. Awesome. Let's try and make contact with that. We change Fury for radio. I could, but I think we'll leave that for Fury. We need to bring more rookies with us on the next mission so we can start naming more people after that. Let me see. Let's go back to the Avenger real quick. We need to deal with some of this stuff here. What can we build? We could build a laboratory, resistant comms. Those might be kind of good. Workshop engineers can be staffed, creating unique drones, which can be sent to staff any adjacent room. Laboratory. I think we need a lab, I think. Do we want to build a lab there, though? Let's go ahead and clear out this room. I'm not entirely sure what I want to do, but I think I should build. Because we probably need to put... I want to make it so that way, you know, we have adjacent... we have rooms that are adjacent to each other, so we get a little bit of a bonus for, especially for the power relays. So I don't know if I should build a power relay here and then build a laboratory here. I don't know. We'll leave it where it is for now, because I honestly don't know what I should probably build. I mean, probably a laboratory, but we'll wait until this is done. Okay, so we did that. Let's take a look at our squad real quick. Is there anybody that's not named? This person. This is a squatty. So Ranger, and then we have all these rookies. Okay. Alright. Oh, wait a minute. Let's check this real quick. Oh, you know what we can do? Oh, we can't do squad size yet. Okay. I'll tell you what. We'll train Radio's character. What is a female character? Let's see. You are female. Okay. So Susanna will be Radio's character.
New orders, Commander?
Nope.
Hello, Commander.
God dang it, where's the
Work is
thing?
well underway, but it will be some time yet before my research is complete. Commander, if we intend on discovering the purpose of the chip we extracted from you, we'll need to conduct the appropriate research as soon as possible.
I understand, Doctor. I'll make Radio a specialist, I think. Yeah. Okay. Right. Let's try and make contact with Mexico.
After we pay the initial intel cost to make contact, we'll have to
30
scan the
intel.
region for a few days before the local resistance cell comes out of hiding. Once we find them, we'll be up and running in the new region.
3 to 5 days. Cost 30 intel. We have 111 right now. Once contacted the resistance in New Mexico. Why is it New Mexico? Isn't that a state game? Whatever. It's been through some stuff, I guess. New Mexico regularly collect 65 supplies on behalf of XCOM. Any connected regions will also become... Okay. Yeah, let's do it.
Setting course for Sector 8, Mexico.
We're going to Mexico.
Commander, using intel collected so far, we've managed to locate a resistance cell operating out of this region. It'll take us some time to scan for their exact position, though.
Yep. I don't think we attempt this base until we get magnetic weapons and maybe armor, but that's going to be for a while.
Attempting to establish
Let's try and
local
try and do
regional
this.
contact.
I have made a number of interesting discoveries, Commander.
All right, cool. Thinking about playing some paladins before work. Want to bomb some scrubs down? Do it, man. Do it. We'll assign a new research. Let's see what this says. The Avenger serves our purposes adequately in terms of coordinating with communication network. But if we hope to increase our range and reach every possible outlet, we will have to do more. A series of carefully positioned relay towers would suffice, assuming we can miniaturize the technology we've adapted from the aliens' own communication equipment. It may be difficult to balance the requisite power levels versus the increased chances of detection, but this is our best chance to expand. This is our best chance to expand on our capabilities. With the increased coverage, we can expect the efficiency of the local resistant operations to improve, strengthening the groups working within the range of the towers. Alright. We could start magnetic weapons, but we need like another scientist or so before I even want to attempt that. So let's do
I'll
this.
see that work begins immediately, Commander.
We'll do the chip
I'll
thing.
contact you when I have a full report available.
Right?
Commander, we can now construct radio relays in any region where we've made contact with the local resistance. Commander, we've got local resistance forces waiting to make contact, but we'll have to make the first move.
I know, we're doing it. Awesome. We've made contact with New Mexico. They don't look Spanish.
Objective added.
Alright. Advent Black Site is unlocked
Commander, we've
now.
established contact with the local resistance, and we can move on the Advent Black Site on your order. We should make sure our troops are fully equipped and ready for a tough mission. I'm guessing security will be tight at the facility. I'm keeping tabs on all our operations, Commander. Our people are standing by for your orders.
My favorite champ is Bomb King. He's so cute and a badass. I'll have to take a look and see what he looks like. I never played Paladins.
New regional
Or-
contacts located.
We can make more contact with things. Brazil gives us 45 compared to the Western U.S. I think we're gonna go Western U.S. here. We're not gonna do the Black Site yet because we're not prepared. Ooh, there's also supply dropped in one day. Let's go ahead and make contact
We've
with this.
utilized all of our available communications capacity. We can't establish any new contacts until we upgrade our systems.
Uh-oh, until we upgrade our systems.
Nothing on the local comms.
What's going on here?
Advent's been quiet lately.
Oh
Guess we have a little
no.
thing for that.
Our pleasure, Den Mother. Enjoy it while it lasts.
We plan to. Our water purification
Massive
system-
signal coming from the Advent Network Tower. It's global.
Is this what I
So
think it
reckon you want to
is?
see this.
Fellow citizens, for 20 years, the Advent Coalition has worked tirelessly to repair the ravages and injustices of the old world.
Injustices.
Under our stewardship, our cities prosper, our people flourish, and our world heals. And yet, among us, there are still those who would refuse to acknowledge the truth, who are determined to see all that we have achieved
Multiple
crumble.
radar contacts on approach to Haven Alpha 7.
That must end.
Even
As I speak to you today,
You've got incoming on approach.
Your
signal's breaking up.
Outlying territories to end this scourge once and for all.
They're right on top of you.
Losing you, Avenger.
Raise them again.
We will ensure your continued safety and well-being throughout this crisis.
Get your people out of there.
With your cooperation, we will overcome these radical elements and usher in another 20 years of peace and prosperity.
They don't stand a chance. Commander, we should get a squad ready to deploy. Commander, we have a squad ready to move on the Resistance Haven currently under siege by the aliens. Give the word and we'll move out.
I was hoping this wasn't gonna happen yet. So we've got to do this. We've got to go and we got to save these people, or save as many as we can. If you're familiar with XCOM, Enemy Unknown and Enemy Within, as well as, you know, the older XCOM games, there were the things called terror missions, and this is pretty much a terror mission. It's just named differently because under the circumstances that's going on with Earth and everything like that. But this is essentially a terror mission. We have to save a certain amount of civilians as well as kill all the aliens in the area. So these are always tough. They're always tough. How was it? We take some recruits to the next mission? Who said that? I didn't say that. No, I didn't. Yeah, I did. I did say that. I don't know. I mean, we could take one, but I don't know. I don't know about this mission. Good thing it's in Mexico, though. Storm Stank. What kind of name is that? Storm Stank.
Setting course for the Mexican
stanky
regional
storm.
tract.
Storm full of stanks. We can't increase our squad size yet. So let's take this guy out. Because our grenadier is gravely wounded. Oh my god. You know what? We're taking a rookie. We're doing it. We're doing it live. We're gonna take a rookie. Shin Suzuki. That's our man. Look at this dude. Alright. So we're gonna take a ranger, a specialist, and a sharpshooter. Although the sharpshooter might be kind of the downfall. This is kind of where I wish we would have had another squad size, so we could take 5. We're gonna roll with this though. I have faith in the rookie. Let's give people weapons and stuff. Not loadout. That's what we want. So you said the bolt caster is better than the assault rifle, which it clearly is. Problem being is that this is one shot and you gotta reload. But the aim does give you plus 15. Let's try it.
May only
Let's
provide
try the
a
bolt
single shot
caster.
action, but this thing hits hard. Even an edge hit could potentially stun the target.
The fact that it does more damage, there is a stun chance, and it adds to your aim. Like, that might be worth it all alone. Might be all alone. Might be worth it, so we're gonna go with that. That might be my downfall. Wasn't there a pistol or something? Shadow Keeper. Critical damage and aim. Pistol shot that is guaranteed to hit. Ooh. Okay. That might be kind of good. Let's put
The way
that on.
this
him.
one is sighted in, there's no excuse for missed shots.
Ooh, okay. I like the sound of that. Ain't missing no shots. Do-do-do-do-do. If the anime dude dies, I have a chance to get pretty again. I think this guy's Japanese. I think that's the Japan flag. Japan. I don't know. Was there any upgrades for you? We have a shotgun. You have that. Hunter's axe. Carrying 2 axes provides rangers with the same melee abilities as a traditional sword. 1 axe can be thrown from range for instant burst of damage. Yeah, why would I not put
Maybe
that
a
on?
little unwieldy, but in the right hands, this thing should cut down anything standing in your way.
Put that on. So combat stims. We don't have any weapon upgrades, do we? No, we don't have any upgrades. Okay. Alright, so we've got Bolt Caster. She has the hatches, or the axes, rather. He's got the pistol. He's got nothing. Yeah, I think we're good. Let's give it a try. Terror missions.
In position for deployment.
This is gonna be fun. So we're gonna have to try. Usually, what I try to do in terror missions like this is I try to eliminate all the aliens, because trying to go all over the map and save people is time consuming, and you might run into things that you don't want to run into, like alien ambushes and stuff. So let's go ahead and try and go where the aliens are and kill them all.
We just got
Try
word
that.
the aliens are hitting a resistance outpost